If you've ever felt like you don't fully belong anywhere, like you're watching life instead of living inside it, there's a reason for that. And no, it's not random. There's a hidden pattern behind this feeling, something most people never notice about themselves. But once you see it, you'll understand why you think differently, feel differently, and why some people are drawn to you while others feel uncomfortable around you. You've probably experienced this in small moments. You're in a group, everyone's laughing, talking, but something feels off. You notice tone shifts, awkward pauses, hidden tension, things no one else seems to react to. Or maybe you replay conversations later in your head, thinking about what people really meant. It's like you're tuned into something deeper, but at the same time, it makes you feel separate, like you don't fully fit into the surface-level world. Most people ignore this feeling, but you don't. And that's where everything starts to change. You notice what others filter out. Most people move through life on autopilot. They hear words, but they don't really analyze them. But you do. You pick up on micro-expressions, subtle changes in energy, the way someone pauses before answering. And here's what's interesting. This isn't overthinking. It's heightened perception. Your brain isn't creating problems. It's detecting patterns others ignore. But the more you see, the harder it becomes to feel normal because you can't unsee it. You think in layers, not straight lines. When something happens, most people move on quickly. But your mind goes deeper. You don't just ask what happened. You ask why it happened, what it means, what it reveals. And most people miss this. This kind of thinking creates distance because while others are reacting, you're analyzing. While they're talking, you're observing. And over time, that gap starts to feel like separation. You feel emotions, but also study them. You don't just feel things. You notice your own emotions as they happen. You catch yourself getting attached, pulling away, trusting, doubting. It's like there's a part of you that's always watching. But here's where it gets deeper. This self-awareness is powerful, but it comes with a cost. Because when you're always aware of your emotions, you can't fully escape them. You experience life and analyze it at the same time. You struggle with surface-level connections. Small talk drains you, not because you're bad at it, but because it feels empty. You want real conversations, meaning, depth. But most interactions don't go there. And this is where it gets frustrating. You start feeling like people don't understand you, like you're speaking a different language, emotionally. So you pull back, not because you don't care, but because shallow connections feel worse than no connection at all. But what if this feeling of being different isn't a flaw? What if it's actually a signal? You see through social masks. Most people wear versions of themselves. They adjust, perform, hide certain parts. But you notice inconsistencies. When someone says one thing but feels another, you feel it. And here's what's surprising. This makes some people uncomfortable around you, not because you say anything, but because they feel seen. So without realizing it, you become someone people either trust deeply or keep distance from. There's rarely an in-between. You're not searching for attention. You're searching for truth. A lot of people want to be liked, but you want to understand why people act the way they do, why you feel the way you feel. And most people miss this completely because they stay on the surface, but you keep going deeper. And the deeper you go, the more you realize how much is hidden beneath everyday life. That's why normal conversations start to feel incomplete. So, here's the truth most people never realize. The reason you feel different isn't because something is wrong with you. It's because your awareness operates at a different level. You notice patterns. You question things others accept. You feel deeply. and think deeply at the same time. And that combination, it separates you, not in a superior way, not in a broken way, just differently wired. And once that awareness develops, you can't go back to seeing the world the same way. So the next time you feel out of place in a room full of people, pay attention, because that feeling, it's not emptiness, it's awareness. And once you recognize it, you start seeing the difference everywhere, in conversations, in people, in yourself. And the question is, now that you see it, what are you going to do with it?